Morning, Friday, and mental check. The question is, pull up your shades because otherwise you can't see the progression with Man United. So the question is here in today's video morning episode, is Man United stuck in a rut? Are we seeing some form of progression, or is it overreactionary from pundits, media, and fans, and all that jazz? You know the hamster wheel keeps spinning, and of course, we're going to meet Spurs later on this weekend as well. We're going to talk about everything about Man United. So please, guys, do not forget to like and subscribe, and we'll be back in a couple of seconds as per usual.
Has the Premier League ever been more challenging?
Dankjewel. I feel welcome. Dit is mijn home and I want to achieve success. Okay?
I hear you. You want to achieve success, but I also see it on Twitter and social media as the overall meltdown. And in terms of team selections, why did he leave out Marcus Rashford against Crystal Palace? Why did he do this? Why did he do that? He got the absolutely shit stick for the Europa League 1-1 draw, and also, against nil-nil against Crystal Palace. But thing is it overreactionary? Let's apply logic and reasoning to all of this. There is a method to the madness, and I think it's if you scan the media, if you scan the socials, it has always been that the media loves when United are kind of not performing, and because why? Well, of course, we said it over and over again because that generates a lot of attention, and trust me, over the years they've been sacking managers after managers by writing gosh stories. You know what I mean? And this time around, of course, we played 5 games in the Premier League. We drew one in the Europa League, and of course, it's already starting. It's already starting, and the media is fueling the fan base. And there's some gullible fans that say, Ten Hag out, sack this manager and we'll be better. Play Rashford and we will be better. Do you recognize this story, right? It's always single out one single individual, and unfortunately, against FC20, we had the game, but it was a moment of madness, and there was Christian Eriksen. So, is that Ten Hag's fault? Is it Ten Hag that's playing on the field, or is it Ruud van Nistelrooy as well? Is it Rene Hanke? Is the whole operations team? Again, for me, I would arguably say that it's been unlucky in certain ways because the style of play, the identity is there. When we look at how we were conceding a lot of goals last season, in terms of having conceding too many shots and the gaping hole in the midfield, that has been fixed, people. Now up front, we haven't had been lucky in scoring. I mean, we scored 7-0 against Barnsley. That was hooray, hooray, hooray. That was the biggest victory ever. But then people say it's Barnsley. But football is very simple, in my opinion. It's all about gravity, isn't it? Like, sometimes you can strike the ball with a little bit of millimeter on the laces and you will just hit the crossbar and stuff like that. So it's a little bit of a 50-50 chance. And a striker needs about 7 chances to finish the dinner, right? Usually. How many chances do Erling Haaland miss in a game? Well, he's a freak. But normally, I think that Man United will become good. I think we're assembling the red Ferrari and we need balance. Last season, as I said in the stream yesterday, we were lacking at the back. So the wheels in the back of that Ferrari was not really stable, and therefore we're conceding a lot. And we were going like this. And the engine, which is the midfield, wasn't really compact either, right? So what will you do without an engine and a back wheel? But now we've fixed the engine, we've fixed the back wheels. Now we certainly have to fix the front wheel. We have to balance the front wheels, and that's what we're doing right now. We are doing pedal to the metal at the moment, and I believe the Man United will be victorious. At the end of the day, what can I say? Spurs played an easy team yesterday against Europa League, but Spurs have injury concerns as well, and they're playing away at Old Trafford. I think that the players at the moment are so disappointed because they've been leading the goal possession, the overall ball possession, the shots on targets, the goal scoring, but the ball hasn't really gone in, right? And one single brain fart moment from Eriksen let the whole team down, and that's about it. So I think this weekend against Spurs, I think they will be up for it. I think they will be angry. I think they have received a lot of stick from the manager. We will cover the manager's press conference later on to understand what the hell went wrong. But is it doom and gloom at the moment? Is it? Or is it just sheer emotions rather than using common sense? Right? Going back to that, change management doesn't really happen overnight. This is an open heart surgery. We put in the best in class people, footballing operational people. They recruited the right type of players according to the style they identified. And now we're trying to sort of build that Ferrari, the back wheel, the engine, and the front so we can go pedal to the metal. But as per usual, I want to hear from you guys. Is it overreactionary, or do you still think they should sack the manager and then what? Honest to God, we played 5 games in the Premier League and one in the we won one in the EFL Cup, of course, and we drew one in the Europa League. There's plenty of football to play, people. So I want to hear from you, as per usual. If you have a different opinion, on this channel, we are not Ten Hag in, Ten Hag out. We look at from a educational perspective, the voice of reasoning. So we're always interested to hear your opinion. If you have a negative connotation, just don't slam dunk to say Ten Hag bold fraud. Just come with a more substance to the claim why you think it is. But if you are, on the other hand, thinking that this is progress, let me know also in the comment section below in the non-live. What do you think is good this season versus what's bad? I certainly believe that we will get on the bike. We will go on a winning streak. I remember the first season on Ten Hag, we went on a big run after a couple of in the early season where we had a couple of few disappointments. I see history and patterns repeating themselves, but in terms of squad rotation, this is what he's managing. He's managing the injuries, and that is why he didn't pick Rashford. He picked Garnacho over Rashford in the Crystal Palace game, and vice versa on the other game of the in the Europa League. So it's all about squad depth and rotation. Anyway, let me know what you think. Don't forget to do me a one massive favor. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and we shall see you to the next time. Remember, go Man United, or what Papi says. No, Papi always says go Man United, but it's glory Manchester United. Peace, love, and go bananas. Mick Ruby, having my say. Hopefully, I met you on a more common sense day. Bye for now.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.